Luckily for him, both emperors declined to attend, as did the many other reigning monarchs on the official guest list. Not a single president attended the event, and all other African leaders, with the exception of the Prime Minister of Mauritius, refused to attend the event. Reflecting on the rather disappointing turnout, Bokassa would later be quoted as saying that the other African leaders were simply jealous of him because he had an empire and they didn't. Even the French President Valéry Giscard d'Estaing, to the surprise of many, also refused to attend. Of the 2,500 international dignitaries that were invited, only 600 accepted the invitation. On the day of the event, the procession began with 8 of Bokassa's 29 children leading the parade. They were then followed by Jean-Bedel Bokassa II, the heir to the throne, who was dressed in a white admiral's uniform. Catherine d'Engouade, the favorite among Bokassa's 9 wives, then walked up to the throne to be crowned Empress of Central Africa, just before Bokassa himself was invited to walk across the 80-meter red carpet for his official coronation. Despite the tropical heat, Bokassa was dressed in a floor-length velvet gown decorated with 785,000 tiny pearls and 1.2 million crystal beads. Across his brow, he wore a golden laurel just like his hero Napoleon. When it was time for the official coronation, Bokassa removed his golden laurel and placed the emperor's crown on his own head, exactly as his hero Napoleon had done at his coronation back in 1804. With the crown on his head, he was then presented with a gold-plated sword along with a huge diamond scepter, and at exactly 10:43 a.m. on December the 4th, 1977, Jean-Bedel Bokassa was officially proclaimed Emperor of Central Africa by the will of the Central African people united within the National Political Party, the Movement for the Social Evolution of Black Africa. By the end of this shameful coronation, Bokassa had spent the equivalent of 1/4 of the empire's annual budget just on his coronation. With the ceremony, Bokassa had wanted to make a name for himself, and in this respect, the coronation was a huge success. His moment of glory was widely reported, although not necessarily in the way he would have liked. Images of his coronation were splattered across newspapers and TV sets around the world, to the eternal embarrassment of his countrymen and his continent. But while it's very easy to dismiss the actions of Jean-Bedel Bokassa as